Welcome. I'm Kate Bernheimer, and it is my pleasure to congratulate the University of Arizona MFA program in creative writing as we celebrate our 50th anniversary. I began my role as the program director just this year, and I was excited my appointment aligned with this moment in history because I'm not only a professor in this program, I am also an alumni of it. We are one of the top-ranked creative writing programs in the country, and what that means is that we're considered to do what we do well, which is support our emerging authors and teachers in a rigorous field. It means that our students graduate with publishable books and have published over 1,000 books since the inception of the creative writing program.
I've come to understand writing as something that is central to my time on Earth. It feels like the thing that gives my life meaning.
Shoulder season. My week had been quiet. It was March, not cool, but not hot, and everything getting ready to bloom. Swallows, green and erect, stretching up from the dun-colored desert. No other houses in sight. His nearest neighbor, a mile down the road.
No one can give you permission to be a writer. No one can authorize that decision in your life. But the MFA program is a place where you can learn how to authorize that decision for yourself, if that makes sense. One thing that I came to understand in the MFA program was that among the most valuable things I took away were also my relationships with the other writers in the program.
Isha, it's been such a pleasure to read your work and to know that it's such an important part of the Arizona MFA story, and to have you back here tonight to help us celebrate that whole story. So welcome Isha Sabatini-Sloan back to the U of A.
We crossed a bridge between Homer and Fairbanks where my girlfriend told me trucks had been knocked over by the wind. There was a moment in what I recall a silver light when I seemed to say to myself, Alaska, Alaska. There must have been moon then. We stood next to a car on the edge of a road between cities. Like Eclipse, it would have been an off-glow. I had a really amazing time here in a lot of ways, created some really long-lasting community. You know, I think for a lot of people of color in MFA programs, there's a potential to feel alienated or othered, or like people don't know what you're trying to do. Finding your voice is can be a really alienating process. And so to be asked back was really special. And Anders' introduction just made me feel seen in a way that I didn't know I had been seen. I first heard about Matthew Henson when an art professor showed us. I fell in love with the sort of creative potential of teaching and the opening toward, truth-telling with a room full of people.
I owe Tito a whole lot. He's guided me through my career. And aside from teaching me, like, I'm working on a project or I'm working on a book, he taught me that to think longer and further, like I'm cultivating a life.
Sitting at her table, she serves the sopa de arroz to me instinctively. And I watch her, the absolute mama, and eat words I might have had to say more out of embarrassment. To speak now foreign words I used to speak too dribble down her mouth as she serves me albóndigas.
For me, this was opportunity in its rawest sense. Again, I had no training in any of this. To make something of it, to go farther than talk, to actually bring into being the imagination. That's what being in this program has helped me to do. And then to give me the opportunity to teach that before I left the program. This helped me as I moved forward, going on to teach at any level.
When one is writing toward the truth, you feel it and you feel free.
So who wants to begin? You want to begin?
Sure, I can start. My name's Aiden. I'm a third year in the nonfiction track, and I'm working on a thesis about the discontinued photographic film Kodachrome.
I'm Leah. I'm a first year nonfiction student. I'm working on a critical, creative biography of some sort about the dead writer, poet, Kate Braverman.
This is how I'll be remembered in this program, and I'm fine with that. My name is Jeremy. I'm a third year poet. I'm currently working on 2 thesis projects. The first one is a poetry project. It's about grieving concepts of motherhood.
I'm Joey. I'm a first year. I'm here for poetry, but I just started writing fiction also.
But one of the things we get to learn is who are those readers we're writing towards? And they're not always there with us. Although when you find them, and you do find them in your cohort, you treasure them.
We're teachers, and we're also very active in our work as authors. And I think in that way, we connect with the MFA students very deeply because we're all on the same path.
And he said, "Oh, a creative writing degree, it's good for so many things."
And we find that our students leave the program prepared for the difficulties that a pursuit of art consists of, but bolstered by the hope, the support, and the rigor of a community of artists that they have for a lifetime.
I just wanted to say thank you.